We're in Vancouver today with our special guest, PDM, who is appearing for our show, Canadian Underdogs. We hope that you enjoy this episode with the legend comedian from Vancouver. So, Mr. PDM, how'd you get your name?
My name was brought up because, my Persian name was a little difficult in school, and I got picked on for it. So then it just got shorter and shorter as I got cooler and cooler, pretty much, learning how to speak English better and just getting along with everybody. And then so it became PD, and then PD was my street name, and then the M is just initials for my last name, so it's PDM. So that's how it came out.
Sweet. So, who are your influences? Like, who made you become a comedian?
Influences, I really wasn't. I don't have anybody realistically to be like an influence, but obviously there's people that have been, inspiring me. Not inspiring, but like pushed me to do it. There's a couple people that believed in me, that told me, hey, listen, like you should do this, you should do that. You know what? The real mask behind it all is just myself, because I didn't smile till I was like 18 years old, so I was a very angry kid. I always wanted to beat everybody up, and was be stupid. I was called, people call me for backup, and the stupid little, hoodlum, child play. Everyone goes through that ghetto phase,
Yeah.
And even if you're not that ghetto, but I was like pretty ghetto. I had a pretty ghetto life, and realistically compared to a lot of people in Vancouver, but at the same time, that's what made me who I am, and that's what made me alter to become who I am right now, become a comedian, and just come out of that dark side, just fucking have fun, enjoy, laugh, who gives a shit. Vancouver already is a judgmental place enough, you just gotta crack through that and just enjoy it.
Exactly.
Life's too short to bitch, man.
Exactly.
So that's what made me switch around and become a comedian, and people have pushed me to do it, and my closest friends have also told me like there's something that really suits you, and that's being a fucker. So that's why.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Who have you also did a show with that you would compare yourself to, like, kinda, like if you've opened up for anyone by any chance, or I know some.
This is the thing. I hosted my own show,
Yeah,
right,
I know.
and I had my own comedians come down there too. Comparability, I'm not trying to say like I'm some like crazy guy, but like realistically, my style is a little different than majority of the guys out there. So I don't. For stand up, I don't know. Like I'm pretty vulgar, so there's a couple guys that I just don't remember their names, but I couldn't really say anything. But there's guys in Vancouver that are doing good that I'm friends with as well. Like Reza Paik, he's doing really well for himself with the comedy side. He's got some good jokes and stuff like that. He's doing really well for himself. But comparability, I can't really compare myself to many people. I'm just me.
You're doing your own thing.
I'm just me, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's good. You're not. That's awesome. You're doing your own thing.
I'm not trying to be anybody. I'm not. I'm just being me. Whether you like me or if you don't like me, that's just who I am. You know what I mean? You can walk down the street and meet me. I'm still gonna be the same person I am right now.
Which is a good thing. You're real. You're just exactly like your videos.
Yeah.
Not like most people like around nowadays at the fake the videos.
Most people put. It's hilarious because I've seen people on YouTube and I've seen them in person, or I've seen people that make videos or anything in any industry. They always act like fun, like rappers, for example.
Yeah.
Majority of the rappers actually that I'm not gonna name any because it's none of my business, and I'm not a tool to talk behind anybody's back. But realistically, when it comes down to it, your favorite rapper is a fucking goof.
Yeah.
Most likely. So
Most likely, yeah.
at the end of the day, I'm not trying to hate, but they do talk a lot of shit. So
They can't back it up.
and they can't back it up.
No.
But at the end of the day, that's what the industry is. They got to talk about that stuff to connect to a majority of people that are that are into that kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
So I feel for them, right? But I'm just real, man. You've seen my stuff. If you go look at anyone watching this, if you go look at my stuff, you'll see that I'm just the same guy, same cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's good though, because you're not. It's all improv too, which is another big thing. A lot of people like plan it out, do this. You're on the spot. This is on the spot right now.
My cameraman and I, Carl Arik, hands down to him. He's been behind me for a very long time, and he gets shocked, and he's just so used to the fact that it's all improv. All he does is press the fucking red record button, just aim the camera, and that's it. I don't rehearse, nothing, no jokes. I don't write my jokes down. Every video is all improv. It just comes out of his fucking head. Whatever
awesome.
comes out of my mind.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's why your videos are killing it.
Yeah, they're doing good. They're not doing bad.
Yeah,
Getting better and better now.
they're getting there. Yeah, I've been seeing a steady rise right now.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, another big question I got is, what was the hardest thing you had to like face while becoming a comedian, like from family wise, like if anyone doubted you, you know what I mean? Like someone saying,
Well,
"Don't
of
do
course,
this."
this is the thing. This is the thing. Like, you know, at one time I was dating this girl, and you know, I've done stand up a couple times. You know, I've failed on stage once, right?
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell everybody right now. I have failed on stage once, and that's because there was a scenario that made me fail. The whole There's a huge story behind it. Like, I was supposed to go on stage sixth, but when I went to help out my friends park their cars and everything, and get the girls to come watch my stuff, sit them down and all that kind of stuff, buy them drinks. By the time I came back in the back room, they scratched my name from sixth place and put me first.
Oh.
And opening up for a comedy club, especially in Vancouver, one of the main comedy clubs, and you're not ready for it. Like, I thought I was gonna be sixth place, so I was gonna wait for like 30 minutes to be on stage. But as soon as I came in the back, like, oh, PDM, and then I went on the stage, and I was so pissed, so angry. So I did screw up. A couple people laughed, but I didn't do really well. But you know what? Doubts are what you have to defeat, right?
Yeah.
You know, people will always doubt you. They'll always, you know, frown upon what you're doing. People never gonna agree with what you're doing. You know, my family wasn't. My mom, you know, I love her to death. She's my angel. I do everything for her. At the end of the day, if this does, why I'm not. You know, like I'm very open. You know, this could open doors for me, right? This what I'm doing could open doors. It's not like I'm trying to make a living off it right now. I'm making a living on whatever I can do, right? But at the end of the day, this is what opens doors. And you know, she's seen a huge growth, but from the beginning when I first started, it was like I was getting like 300, 200, 500 views and stuff. So she was like, you know, whatever, right? But now when it's gone to the thousands and people are taking pictures with me, they're, you know, asking me for signatures, autographs, making videos about me, impersonating me, and all this kind of stuff. And people from all around the world are sending me pictures, and even like, you know, my family in Iran are telling my mom how funny I am and all this kind of stuff. She's kind of like waking up to it. So yes, I did have the family part kind of doubting me. My brother is a cold guy too, so he was kind of like, you know, you're not that funny, and then he kind of like supported me. But deep down now, he's definitely supporting me now, and showing, you know, his girlfriends and stuff like that as buddies, and they're showing me some love too. So, and you know, I did have a lot of doubts. You know, people. You just know when someone's fake or who's real when you go up to them and talk to them. Oh, like, how's the comedy doing it? You know, the question I really hate is when they know you're doing it
and they ask
you, hey, are you still doing comedy? Oh, hey, are you still doing nothing with your fucking life? Should I ask them that, or should I just, you know, what's a comeback to that? I don't get fazed by people. You can tell me fuck you to my face and I'll laugh at you. I really don't care. But at the end of the day, like, you know, I just people are always gonna be people, you know. Who gives a fuck? But yes, I did have doubts, and yes, I did care what people thought when I first started. Someone, I'm not gonna name who, because, you know, I'm not that type of person to talk about him, but he said some stuff about my comedy, and I ended up with a baseball bat in front of his door waiting for him to come out, and he was so scared he didn't want to come out. But those are the days where I was really like still like in that phase. I started when I was 19, right? Like 19, 20, and now, so it's like I'm not into that anymore. But anyways, yeah, I did.
That's good. That's good. Everyone's got haters, right? Everyone's just jealous, right? Nowadays, Vancouver, all artists, whatever type, rap, comedy, whatever.
It's not even like, I wouldn't say jealous. Yeah, sure, some could be jealous because of attention, you know. But at the same time, it's just that people don't like others being happy. You know what I mean? They want themselves to be happy because their life might be a little bit more miserable. I don't know. At the end of the day, you know, like, you know, this comedy thing, there's good things about it. The good thing is, like, I'm trying to spread love, support, you know, like realism through every skit that I've ever made. I have a hint of truth about the world, real talk episodes. I'm always hinting the truth, so, you know, the younger generation that follows me can grow up to be a bright like generation. I mean, I might not be able to change the world, you know what I mean, but I can change the world around me.
Can help
around me, you know what I mean? So when there's younger cats that are Persian or even white or black or whatever they are that follow what I do, they get inspired. They're like, you know what, if this guy can fucking do it, and he came from where he came from, I can do it. You know, why not? Just do something that you love doing. This is something I love doing, something I have a passion for. The filming, the whole vibe of it, it's just fun, you know, and the receiving, you know, the respect given and the respect returned. That's why I made Respect Plus, because this is my fan base. This is me. You know, we're both holding each other up. You know what I mean? And I have them tattooed like positive signs all over me. You know what I mean? Because that's what I believe, and that's all I'm about. And it's just a movement, man. I'm just glad it's all working out.
That's good. Yeah, it's all positive. Everyone.
Yeah, and people will always hate, but you know what?
Whatever.
They hate
They
us
make you
because
stronger.
they ain't us.
Exactly. They make you stronger, though.
It's all good, man. I hate it. I used to care the first like year or two, and now I just don't give a fuck. I get like threats. I get emails up the ass, people saying "fuck you," "fuck your family," blah blah blah, this and this. I don't really care.
Nah.
They ain't saying it to my face.
Yeah, they don't have the balls to come up to you and say.
And if they do, I'll be surprised if they have balls.
Yeah, they don't. No,
It's okay.
not around Vancouver. No.
No.
They're just keyboard gangsters, you know.
Yeah, no, they're just fake to your face. Oh, I love your videos, bro. That fucking goof over there, you know. It's just whatever.
Yeah.
You can just tell. I read body language, eye contact, because I'm just a real guy. So when I see that someone is off, I just know.
You know
they're
right
off.
away they're faking it, or
I don't even want to shake their hand, but it's okay.
yeah. Sweet. Well, do you have any other questions that like anything you want to add in for the viewers watching, your fans?
You know, I'm a busy guy. You know what I mean? Like
New videos coming soon.
Videos, yeah. I'm coming back really hard.
Yeah.
It is summer. Like for people getting a little upset that I'm doing once a video once a month right now.
Yeah.
It's because it's summer. I'm trying to have some fun. I need to let loose too, like you guys do.
Yeah.
It's a very time consuming thing that I'm doing, this whole YouTube thing.
Yeah.
But I feel good. I'm gonna be back real strong, and gonna make sure we show them what's up.
Yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. I thank you so much for coming today.
No problem, man.
Thank you so much.
All right, cheers.